SZA tried to tiptoe into Nicki's beef with Punch and tripped over her own tweet. Nicki said, "Not on my watch." SZA got whacked on arrival. Let's talk about it. Bookie. Nicki ignited the feud on July 15 by accusing TDE boss Terrence Punch Henderson, SZA's manager, of having bullied me on Twitter after I rejected his business proposition. She dubbed him minus 30 million and tied the drama to her Justice for Demoria campaign highlighting alleged industry abuse. SZA responded cryptically, "Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait, lol, silly goose." Nicki interpreted it as a shot at herself. Nicki hit hard with personal shade, posting tweets that called SZA musty, ugly, dirty, sounding like a effing dead dog, insinuating nobody would miss her if she disappeared, accusing her of using bots to inflate her streaming numbers. SZA held her ground, writing, "I don't give a F about none of that weird shit you popping," and later defended her success. "I get bullied, then step my ass out on a packed stadium tour. My parents are healthy, and I am the most successful I've ever been. Get some effing perspective and bark at the wall." DJ Academics took Nicki's side, tweeting, "Nicki on bad timing recently. She ain't lying neither. Everybody's just too scared to say that shit she's saying. Trust." He added, "I'm on vacation. I'ma mind my business for now. But to be honest, I'm side-eyeing everyone who's critical of Nicki Minaj recently. She's only been exposing the demons of this industry. If you are against her, you probably sold your soul." He also revealed SZA has blocked him on X, posting a screenshot with the LOL. Another of his posts seemingly dissed SZA's fans, warning them to chill, which Punch later retweeted jokingly, "Y'all might wanna chill. Let's just keep it cool this time around." TDE Punch president responded live, saying he's confused and mentioned a 2020 feature request from Nicki to SZA that never happened. Nicki's personal attacks on SZA looks, vocals, career relevance, and alleged industry botting become central talking point. Nicki took to her station head and has some more things to say about SZA.
Like today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. Listen, SZA. Okay? Listen, SZA. Okay? Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, SZA. Les Miserables, bitch. I said find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that went, bitch. And you know I don't, surgery shame or body shame. You know I don't even do that. But bitch, I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny. Gotta get up off here. Y'all, I'm not making. I got something to do, but it's gonna take an hour. But the whole thing is, leave me the fuck alone. When you see me in certain way or form, I would advise you. So let me get this straight. You were one of those, kids loved music, and then when you started tweeting, now I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out, okay? Which one, so I don't know which came from. However, Bumbleblina, bitch. However, you took to your Twitter during those times to downgrade and downplay the top black women in their respective fields at the time. So that tells me a lot about you. It tells me a lot about you, man. So instead of you coming on Twitter to give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who you later worked with, so I guess they weren't that bad after all, huh? You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started drawing freckles on your motherfucking face and rearranging you know, shit. But let's get to the heart of who Les Miserables is. Does she, I didn't know what she had tweeted about, did she tweet about her, shows or something? I don't know. But do these people not know my stats? Like, does this woman think, like, on any day that if me and her walked in the room, like, I'm in any country in the world, these bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads, I see. Y'all don't even know who's a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, you know, the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the fuck? You done tried to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly. How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to motherfucking know. And did Desiree Perez take her motherfucking deposition? That's what we wanted. Oh, I knew that was gonna get you mad, Des. But ultimately, this is not that serious, you guys, okay? And honestly, I hate having to speak like this to women, to engage in this. I know it might sound unbelievable, but I really don't. I don't like it. I rather deal with men. I rather speak to men and cuss men out or whatever has to be done, because that's where it's gotten at, you know, as of now, that's where it is. So, you know, with these women not having any understanding that they've been constantly used as pawns. And now streams have been vanishing left and right. Where have they gone? Oh my. But talent wins, and talent is God-given. Okay, I will come back on in an hour, you guys. All right, love you.
Lauren LaRosa from the Breakfast Club reached out to TDE Punch, and this is what he said to Lauren.
So I reached out to Punch from TDE, who I also talked about in the first hour, who was at one point managing SZA. And I asked him, how did we get here? So he said, back in 2020, Nicki Minaj had reached out for a SZA feature on a song. He responded and told Nicki Minaj that SZA was in album mode heavy and that he would get it over to her. And that was it. They never spoke again. Feature didn't happen, but he says he's lost after that as well. Like, so then I followed up and I said, okay, so there was no further issue. Like, I still don't understand from that, how did we get here? And he says, I'm lost after that. And the song, he verified what I said. The song that he had been tweeting about, Broken Barbies, was a song by an artist that he is working with now, I Am Lyric. So
He's confused.
He's confused as well.
Did you ask Punch why he ain't post the song last night? That was the time to post.
He said he did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
That's
said
what
that
made
earlier.
Nicki like. Yeah, so he
No,
posted.
I know you said that he posted it before, and that's what made Nicki react. But in the midst of everything,
Well, it was like so.
he should have posted it and be
Posted
like,
again.
again.
Broken Barbies, baby. This the song. You know?
I'm still confused.
Nicki Minaj posted that she has receipts of being bullied and the retaliation that she's alleging. So maybe now we'll see her side of it because, yeah.
I don't think Nicki is a bully per se. I think that Nicki believes people are always doing something to her, and that's not the
Her
case.
Barbz are bullies.
Yeah, no, baby. The Barbz is on me right now.
Barbz are bullies.
So let me say.
So that's her community. That's her fans.
Yeah,
like
but-
her herself.
But I will say, do y'all feel like, and y'all know Nicki Minaj a lot more closely than me or Jess, right? Do you feel like because of the things Nicki Minaj had to deal with as she came
Yes.
up? So, I mean, not to say that it's warranted, but is there like empathy at all for how she be trying to, I guess, protect herself? It just comes off a lot
Yeah,
of the
of
wrong
course.
way.
I mean, you got to think. Nicki came from a place from New York City where New York didn't really believe in her at first.
Well, you
had to
should've
go
played
out
her
of
music, Envy.
She had to go out of town.
And you still not playing her
I
music.
do play him Nicki music all the time.
Blackballing her.
Yeah. I play Nicki music all the time.
She went down to Atlanta,
She went
right?
down to Atlanta, got caught in Atlanta, and the world fell in love with her. And they always doubted her. They doubted the way she rapped. They doubted her flow. They doubted her numbers. They always doubted Nicki. So Nicki always feels like she has to punch even harder. And I
Now,
understand
I will
that.
say I've never doubted Nicki. I always thought Nicki was dope since she was on the Dirty Money DVDs
With Fendi.
With Fendi back in the day. I always thought she was dope.
Now-
But I do feel like she feels like everybody is always against her.
I feel like that as well, too.
Or let's just say like a lot of things happen that we don't see, and then when she come out online,
That could be
we
it,
only
too.
see
That could be
her
true, too.
side, and then
Yeah.
a lot of people will go and say like, oh, well, she's always mad and she's always bitter and she's always this, that, and the other, and she's never happy. But things happen in the background that we don't see, and she always say she got receipts, but I guess she wait for the right time to like, I guess,
Drop 'em.
put it out there.
And Nicki don't hold her tongue.
But that's the thing, she don't hold her tongue, but all we see is her going out, like lashing out.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
She's the female version of 50 Cent. She does not hold her tongue. She will go at you. She does not care. She doesn't care about the backlash. Nicki goes
we don't-
hard.
and if we don't
Nicki
know-
has always been that.
right.
And to Jess's point, there is a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that people don't be knowing about. Because I'll never forget the time Nicki was on my head once about, you know,
Yes.
her
Say
and
it.
Remy. I promise you, I did not know her and Remy had an
I don't
issue.
believe you.
I did not know.
What did
And
she
I
call you and say?
It wasn't a call. We were texting. It was a Saturday morning, way back in the day. It was
was in North
CIAA
Carolina.
weekend, and she was texting me and about Remy and how we're fueling the beef with Remy. And I'm like, I really had no idea what she was talking about. Guess what came out that day?
20
What that?
minutes later,
I mean,
Cheetah.
what?
Cheetah
Oh
came out.
wow!
All I could say was, "Hey man, my
You
bad."
had not even a
Not
little
a
tip
clue.
that she was beefing with
Not
this girl.
a clue.
Damn.
Not one
20
single
minutes later.
solitary
Damn.
clue.
What you text after you listen to Sheetha?
My bad.
And what she say?
I don't remember.
Blocked.
I don't even remember what the
What with your head?
You're bad.
I'm
You're
going
fine.
in.
Yeah, this was just like, damn, I didn't know.
And don't get it twisted. Nicki will curse you out in a minute. But like that. But that's Nicki's. She's the female version of 50 Cent to me. She does not hold her tongue, and she has the right to. She can go at whoever she wants. But her Barbz,
Baby,
Jesus.
different level.
The fans are split. Team Nicki praises her for exposing industry demons. Team SZA condemns Nicki for being a bully. SZA is a liar and has always known to be a liar. And she was shady yesterday by coming at Nicki talking about Mercury retrograde, trying to defend Punch against Nicki, which Nicki whacked her and sent her back to go sleep, take a nap, and get ready for her tour. There's also been shade in the past towards Rihanna, Beyonce, and Ciara. She ended up co-writing for Feeling Myself for Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, even though Nicki says she doesn't know who she is and all that stuff, but she co-wrote Feeling Myself for them. And at the end of the day, I still feel like Nicki should just let this go with SZA. To be honest, she should just leave it alone. That's all. Honestly, the whole Nicki and SZA situation that happened yesterday really disappointed me. It's like she's online nonstop, on Twitter, on Stationnet, always going back and forth, mostly about her issue with Rock Nation. It's too much. She keeps pushing this justice for the more thing, and to be honest, I don't care. I don't know those people. If she's got a real issue with Rock Nation or Jay-Z, then take it to court. Don't keep airing it all out on social media like a breakdown in real time. I hate saying this because I'm a fan, but Nicki is starting to come off as bitter and all over the place. She's attacking SZA's looks, her voice. Why? Nicki, you're a legend, an icon. Your legacy is set. You've already done what so many people could dream of. Why lower yourself like this? As I'm recording this now, she's still going in on SZA right now. It feels like she's taking her personal frustration out on everyone else instead of dealing with what's really going on inside. Sis, it's summer. You wrapped up your Gag City tour. Go enjoy yourself. Spend time with your family, breathe, travel. This always online, always angry version of her, it's sad to watch. I'm saying this out of love, truly. But someone has to say, Nicki, this ain't it. You're better than this. That's how I feel about the whole Nicki and SZA situation. But now I want to hear from you. Leave your thoughts below. Are you Team Nicki, Team SZA, or just tired of the drama altogether? If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for more updates on celebrity, drama, music, and style. Until next time, stay informed, stay kind. Bye.